It's glad you could join us again. I mean, this is a time we can come to you to see what you have for us in terms of contributions via our Twitter handles. Let's just read out some of them as we discuss the president's speech, whether it's a speech of hope or another set of rhetorics. Ezekwesili, yep, that should be correct. Oti says, PMB and his team has good plans only on paper, and that is a major clog in the wheel of progress of this country. Olufemi Adeagbo says, with 90% of Forex coming from a depressed oil base and no adequate buffer, Naira slide is logical. I think so too. Adegboyega Adedeji says, a presidential speech that can reduce the dollar rate from 480 to 200 is a meaningless speech. Okay, Onyeka Obiajulu says, how can investors be swarming into Nigeria yet the dollar is at its worst? Let's go more. Oh, this is pouring in. Please keep it short and simple. No strong words. PMBs. Oh, I lost that. Gentlemen, you have what they said, but let's see how much we can take more. It seems this PDP man is blind to the progress PMB is making. We can feel the change gradually. What happened to tomatoes now? Only equitable distribution of appointments and projects can guarantee peace. This is by Udo. Speech of hope or not, we need actions. We talk too much in this country and do nothing. No,
gentlemen. Let me go to the second before the last tweet that came in. It said only equitable distribution of appointments will guarantee peace. Can we just talk to ourselves? In my constituency, where I represented in the last 4 years, that's Jeremy Felodon, that's Ajegunle people. We had almost 3 million people. And they went to elect just me. Does that bring development to that place?
If they feel disenfranchised from their choice, it may be.
No, of course they were getting.
If they chose you, then they can bring peace.
Excuse me. That's election. Yeah.
Do you come from the neighborhood?
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
That's election. Excuse me. That's election. Okay. Now, Mr. President went into the Constitution. What did the Constitution provision say? I have to appoint a minister from each state of the Federation. And Mr. Minister did it. And how many key ministries went to the south and how many went to the north? Let's just oppose it. So this man that's saying, Amechi today is the Minister of Transportation. Amechi is just one person from River State, from Niger Delta.
By the way, by giving Amechi appointment.
Excuse me, by giving Amechi appointment, does that guarantee development for people of River State?
You are insulting the people's intelligence.
No,
they are not talking about ministerial appointments.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Well,
he said appointment.
You remember
he said appointment.
I said yes.
But the other appointments are
I know.
I made the same point earlier.
I'm just trying to give you an instance.
No. The president did the right thing on ministerial appointment.
What matters most is I should have 3 square meals on my table.
Okay, how about this? I like this.
My graduates should get employment.
Uzo says, our primary function as citizens of this country is to hold our leaders accountable,
yes,
irrespective of where they come from.
Exactly.
Are we doing this enough?
Exactly.
Well, this is
maybe this is what we are doing here.
This is why we're doing this
exactly. That's what we're talking about.
And this is why
what we need in Nigeria is development.
I will say that there will be no development, no matter how much you dream and wish and pray. There will be no development if there's no peace. There will be no peace if there's no justice. What we're talking about, please, the ministerial appointment was legal. The president had no choice. By constitution, he had to appoint.
Thank God you said it's very legal.
Come on.
Thank God you said that.
Look,
I like that.
He would have been thrown out within a week if he didn't do that. He had to follow the constitution. But where he needed to use his goodwill, his common sense, he didn't do it. And that's where it failed. There is the letter of the law and the spirit of the law.
Mr. Pierce,
the last appointments the president made.
We need to do something in Nigeria.
17.
You know, this government is coming to correct the anomalies.
All
those things
and
that were bad.
Worse.
Excuse me. All those things that were bad for the past 20 years. And the man is trying to correct it. And if I believe in you, for God's sake, I know you can do this job for me and I will get
in
results.
the history of Nigeria.
Nigerians will be happy. And that is exactly what we do.
Okay, let's narrow in quickly to the very part that touches the fabric of almost everybody. Let's leave appointment, let's leave all of the things that the president was supposed to do that you think he didn't do. this speech that he gave out on October 1st, as regards the economy, as regards the Naira bouncing back, as regards recession, which he says would not last, do we see...
Pointer.
I hope that we get out of this.
Exactly.
Yeah, but do we see that in that speech?
Yeah, he rekindled hope for us. He rekindled hope, even the economy.
Okay, you know what? Let's take it like this. Hold on. Let me do this. I will give you 20 seconds to wrap up everything you need to say because we are running out of time. And after I go to Mr. Pierce and we can close off the show. It's been interesting. You want him to start? Mr. Pierce, 20 seconds.
Okay.
Of anything you want to talk about as far as...
No, I'm going to talk about
you have 20 seconds,
three.
Please.
The economy is what touches everybody, affects everybody.
Absolutely.
And the economy does not go in isolation.
Okay.
If there's no security, the economy will not progress.
Okay.
What we are seeing now is a reflection of the poor economy, of the poor judgment in security. All over the place, no foreigner wants to invest in Nigeria, and it's affecting our currency.
Thank you very much.
This speech rekindled hope of Nigeria is better articulated and everything is well conceptualized. That's why the government is giving us direction, that this is where we are going. He actually identified the problem of the past, and the man is trying to correct it. So he's talking about security. This is the first time we got it right.
You're sitting at the time. So, well, speech of hope, speech of encouragement.
And inspiration.
And inspiration, I should say. Well, bottom line is that we live in a country where everyone deserves and wants the best for the country. And hope that speech by the president gave us that. Thanks for joining us on Face Off tonight. Join us again next week. Bye for now.